This morning we are waking up to go to Tamul Waterfall. This is one of the biggest excursions I wanted to do before we entered Mexico, and we're here.
It's so awesome.
Yeah, this feels like Mexico. I'm so excited. We woke up kind of early this morning because we are going on a waterfall tour. This region, like Huastecas Potosino region, is one of the places I wanted to come because they have huge ecotourism here. There are waterfalls everywhere and like caves you can swim into. So I really wanted to come to this area specifically to see Tamul Waterfall, which is where we're going today. We ended up partnering with Huastecas Sharet, which is an ecotourism tour group here in the center of Ciudad Valles, and they're going to take us on a full day excursion where we paddle and canoe out to Tamul Waterfall. I think there's lunch included. It's going to be a long day, so we're making a pretty hefty breakfast, but we kind of have to put a move on it so that we can get to the tour group in time. I'm so excited.
Bienvenidos chicos, adelante jovenazos. Gracias.
¿Sí también?
Está bien.
¿Está bien? Lo siento, está bien.
We just took the most beautiful car ride through the mountains of the jungle. There were just sugarcane fields everywhere and all these tropical trees and animals. It's really rural out here, but it is spectacular. And now we are at someone's, I think, house that they also use for like bathroom break. We're gonna be putting on our jackets here, and then eventually when we're done with our canoe ride through the waterfall, we're gonna come back here and have lunch. Don't worry if you have any food restrictions, they will accommodate, and so far it has been just a really fun experience. I really feel like we're like in Mexico.
Let's do it.
We're going to be rafting on we're going to be canoeing, we're not rafting. Although you can raft on some of these. He just said on the 15th canyon was where the rafting was. And then there's a higher river that you would go to that you can also raft on. But we're going to be going on the 4th canyon. So Tamul Waterfall, the significance is the water you sing about. So it would, I don't remember how to say it in Spanish, but that's what it means. And then the river, ¿cómo se dice el nombre?
Tampaón.
Tampaón. El Río Tampaón is the river that we're going to be rafting on, and that's where the lightning split the earth or split the ground. So I don't know what that significance is, but it's very cool. Here in February, and the water is beautiful right now, but he did say later in the year, like at the end of February to June, when there's more rain, the color of the river becomes more turquoise, even brighter. Such a cool experience. Right now we actually get out because they're like small rapids, so this is where we walk and they just pull the boat along in the river. But even just walking, like this feels like just the most epic hike. Oh, it's just beautiful. was the best experience. It's exactly what I imagined and even better. If you are coming to this area, this is definitely a must stop, and the tour has been great. Our guide has kind of gone the extra mile and showed us like the off-beaten path where we can get even closer to the waterfall, but look at this! What? This is amazing. Our guide is currently like on the rock in the middle of the water. We're gonna stay on solid ground. If you're gonna come, make sure you have water shoes and possibly like a long sleeve shirt to protect your body because you are in the sun most of the time. If you want to swim, you can always just jump right in and swim to cool off, but it's incredible. I don't know what's happening.
That's all right. You don't need to. Liz, you going for it?
Beautiful.
All right.
Wow. Lucky. Yeah, I'd love to. If she does a demonstration of making tortillas. Love that.
Yes.
Quesadillas.
So nice that they accommodated us for being vegetarian. They gave us just cheese quesadillas, rice, beans, and then they have a cactus like salsa. So it's nopales, onions, tomatoes, and cilantro. It's very good. But the sauce that your chicken comes with, we're missing out. I just want to mention that sauce is very good.
Para comerla, comes lo correcto.
Sí.
Sí.
Si vas a comer, por ejemplo, a cucharada o tenedor, puedes hacer el arroyo.
Okay. So.
Hacer el arroyo o comerla así y taqueas.
It's a scoop.
Like a spoon.
Okay. So this way, and then everything total. Yeah.
It's like
Oh wow.
what we would do with bread in the States.
Yeah.
So we would take bread and
Like
just
cornbread?
Yeah, dip it in the food.
This is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, the cactus is actually really good.
It's not spicy at all. It's balanced. It's got like a little bit of heat on the backside, but just this like dark, just chili flavor. It's so good.
Delicious. Oh my gosh.
2 thumbs up.
So good.
The place you're gonna have to stop and have lunch is absolutely delicious, and they have changing rooms and very clean bathrooms. They definitely bring a change of clothes because you're gonna get soaked on the river. This is a super fun, very accommodating tour. So we found out that Huastecas really isn't a popular visit spot for people outside of Mexico, and I don't really know why, because it is absolutely beautiful and the people here are so nice and generous. The tour guide that we were with said he hasn't seen an American or Canadian in 2 years in his tours. So that's mind-blowing to me because this is absolutely beautiful. And the tour that we did today is only one of many tours that Huasteca Sharet actually offers. So get a hold of them and take a tour because it is totally freaking worth it.
So there's a lot to do in the area of Huastecas. Kind of been dealing with like a lot of minutia, frustrations, like finding the right RV park, and this place is rather run down. The electrical went out on us one night. We didn't have water. And I think one of the reasons that it's like that is because this isn't really a huge tourist area, but there is a ton to do here. And today we're gonna be doing a special excursion going to Las Pozas in Xilitla, which is about an 1.5-hour drive from Ciudad Valles, which is where we're at today. It's like a surrealist garden in the jungle. So it's supposed to be like you walk into this magical land of cement, surreal architecture. It's supposed to be pretty cool. So even though we've been dealing with challenges,
it's worth coming to this area because there's so much to see. So even if you come in an RV or if you're gonna fly in here, this is definitely a region worth visiting. We're also prepared, just in case they don't have toilet paper.
And we may have stolen this like a few other things from the new states. So we're giving this back.
So giving. We're so giving.
We give our toilet paper, we give our money, we give our support.
This feels like Indiana Jones, huh?
Right? It's like a lost village from like thousands of years ago, but it's really not that old. This was built in the 1900s.
A few things to know before you come to Las Pozas. They have restrictions as to what you can bring for filming. So anything handheld like a monopod, tripod, even a grip that you would have on a GoPro or a gimbal would not be acceptable. They also made us check our mic, and we had 2 lenses, a long lens and a wide lens for our camera. They made us actually check that at the reception desk, which is really safe. They have police officers here. It's almost like what a national park would be like. So it's protected land. It's not going to be stolen. But where we parked, there was like a guy who had a sign that said Las Pozas, and he kind of told us about what to expect. We thought he might work for them. We found out he totally doesn't. He asked for 30 pesos to protect the cars. It's like $1.50 we paid him to protect both of the cars. Just keep in mind that that might happen. Not necessarily legit, but point of the story, don't put anything expensive or valuable in your car. Make sure to check it when you get to the front desk. Okay, now that we've covered that, let's enjoy Las Pozas. Oh God.
One of my mom's favorite plants is the bird of paradise, and I've never seen one that looked like that before. So this video's for you, Mom. I feel like this would be like the park well of Mexico. It took off. Oh no, it's right behind your head. Right there. Just hold your hand out. Just hold your hand out. Talk to him in Spanish.
Ven aquí, mariposa. That was cool. That butterfly loves me.
This is crazy, but this is Monday.
This is a Monday for us. And not every Monday is like that. So please don't think that every day is perfect for us. But with this lifestyle, we kind of can create our own schedule, and we do get to enjoy what we want on the days we choose to. So bad case of the Mondays is not applicable for us here, that's for sure.
Not today.
Not today. Funny story, we loved how we were just like, this is Monday for us, which is, it's still an incredible Monday, but we ended up having a phone call for work that kind of interrupted our enjoyment of the day. We had to take, and luckily we're in a town that has very good reception. So just so you kind of understand how we connect and are able to still work in Mexico, we have Google Fi for our cell provider. So we get the 22 gigs each, and we hotspot that and have been using that to work or stream. But in order to make phone calls, we would get charged. So what we do is we're using something called a VPN, which actually uses an IP address in the United States. So we could travel to any country, and it makes it look like we are using our cellular device or whatever device is connected to that VPN from a different country. So we can still stream Netflix, we can stream Hulu without any restrictions. And with our cell phones, with Google Fi specifically, it also allows us to make phone calls without being charged, because it looks like we're still in the United States. VPNs aren't just for making phone calls or looking like you're in the United States. It also adds a layer of protection and security. So people who might be scanning your computer or hacking you through certain websites or your email, getting access to your passwords or things like that, it protects and adds a layer of that, and it even tell you if your email or any of your websites have been compromised through their service. So it's been really, really cool, and I don't think we probably would have come to Mexico without a VPN. You just pay monthly, and for our subscribers, there is a huge discount if you sign up. So we'll have a link to Surfshark, who is the VPN service we're using. We've been really happy with them so far, and they had good reviews. But if you're looking for a VPN or you're coming to Mexico, it's definitely a must. I'm gonna finish working so we can continue enjoying the beautiful jungle. This is such a cool experience. Since it only costs about $5 each, I think it's pretty safe to say that it's a $5 well spent. This place truly is extremely unique and magical. It's like a tropical oasis with all different butterflies and waterfalls. It's gorgeous.
That's okay.
So the scam guy is still here, so at least he stayed.
Here. At least he's still here.
Really, the Jeep's here.
That's good, because I was going to say, in Spanish, karma will get you.
Oh, you've already looked it up?
Yes, I did.
Yes, she did.
How do you say that in Spanish?
It was el karma de atrapaja. I'm not very good at it.
That's all right. Practice.
Yeah. Atrapaja. Atrapara.
Atrapara. Atrapara. Are you ready to go? Because my shoulder is tired.
Vamos. Necesitos? No, it's necesitamos. We need.
Necesitamos. Oh, I was talking about me.
Yes, you said necesito.
Okay. Well, I thought I was close enough.
You just said eyes. Eyes.
Eyes.
Eyes need.
These. Oh, you get that?
Yeah. This is our life. Like, there's times when you're an RVer that you
We're YouTubers in the wild, okay? Are you ready?
just can't even believe that this is your life. This is one of those moments.
I'm hippie as F right now because I'm walking around this park. I'm the only one barefoot. I took my shoes off at the waterfall and just never put them back on. It was actually, it's good to go. A couple sharp rocks, but nah, no pasa nada.